So, you're thinking about retirement, or perhaps you know someone who is considering retirement. Well, here are some questions we should ask ourselves as we consider our life after retirement. Where will I live? Who will take care of me? How will I pay for it? Let's start with the first question. Where will I live? Most of us hope to remain at home during our retirement years, but what could that mean? Well, for one thing, your home will continue to need repairs. For example, you might have to repair or replace your roof. You might have a broken window, or maybe even a couple. There could be storm damage to your siding or water damage from leaky plumbing. Daily, weekly, and monthly maintenance, including housework, and lawn maintenance will still be necessary. And that garage or basement will always need to be cleaned out. Modifications may be required throughout your home, including the entryway, the bathroom, stairway, or kitchen. And of course, taxes and insurance will still be due. What about the second question? Who will take care of me? Most of us hope that if the need arises, it will be our families, which is common. In fact, it is estimated that over 43 million Americans are caring for someone age 50 and older, and about 1 in 5 actually live with a caregiver. What does that mean for the caregiver? Being a caregiver can eat away at work time and leisure time, impacting family life, income, and well-being. Caregivers' health and relationships can be affected by the demands they face. Small and large expenses can crop up, from groceries for a loved one to home modifications like ramps and grab handles. It all adds up over time. And remember, you may still want to get a little frisky. Think privacy. All in all, retirement can be a stressful time for you and your family caregivers. In fact, during a recent study, 61% of retirees reported that retirement is more stressful than the last 5 years of work. What are the chief causes of that stress? Money worries, concerns about becoming a burden to the family, and loneliness. So, if not your family, then who? Where? One option, provided you're in good health and can take care of yourself, is independent senior housing. It is often provided in duplex-style apartments, as shown here. Another option, particularly if you need some help with meals, housekeeping, and laundry, is often found in senior congregate care. It is usually provided in multi-story apartment buildings such as this. Should you require more extensive services, you might need to consider assisted living. Assisted living bridges the gap between independent or congregate housing and skilled nursing by providing an array of services including limited nursing services. Keep in mind that in 2014, the average cost for assisted living nationwide ranged from $36,000 to $94,050 per year, with the average annual cost being $43,200 per year. If your medical needs exceed the care provided in assisted living, you will require skilled nursing from either a short recovery period or for long-term care. In 2014, the average cost for a semi-private room in skilled nursing nationwide ranged from $51,000 to $146,000 per year, with an average annual cost of $80,300. If you want a private room, the cost will range from $68,620 to $158,775, with the average annual cost at $91,250 per year. It's all pretty confusing and expensive. Is there another option? Well, perhaps you could stay at home and use community-based services. On average, in 2014, homemaker services, which are essentially housekeeping services, cost $44,016 per year. Home health aid services, which provide limited nursing care, cost $45,760 per year. An adult daycare costs $17,905 per year for 12 hours of service per week. Let's face it, it's all pretty expensive. In fact, it is estimated that a couple age 65 retiring today should expect to spend from $220,000 to $250,000 on future out-of-pocket medical expenses during their retirement. And that same couple can expect to spend as much as 50% of their income on home maintenance during retirement. That leads to the final question: how will I pay for it? The first thought that comes to many people is Medicare and Medicaid. Let's talk a moment about how those plans cover the various options we have considered. Medicare and Medicaid do not provide benefits for senior housing. And Medicare does not provide assisted living benefits. There are limited Medicaid waiver programs for those who otherwise would be in a skilled nursing facility and who are deemed impoverished. What does impoverished mean? You have less than $2,000 in assets. Medicare does provide skilled nursing benefits for up to 100 days. However, it only pays 100% of the cost for the first 20 days. Furthermore, you must be admitted to the hospital for at least 3 days before transferring to the skilled nursing facility in order to become eligible for Medicare reimbursed skilled nursing. And those hospital days are included in that first 20-day benefits period. So, at best, Medicare will only pay 100% of your first 17 days in a skilled nursing facility. Beginning with the 21st day, you will have a co-payment responsibility of $157.50 per day. What about Medicaid? Well, Medicaid does provide skilled nursing benefits once you become impoverished. While there are some limited Medicare and Medicaid benefits for homemaker services, home health aid, and adult daycare, they do not come close to covering all of the costs. There's an old adage, he who dies with the most toys wins. But what if I don't have all the toys? Where will I live? Let's talk about Moose Haven, the best kept secret of the loyal odor of moose. Thanks to the foresight, planning, and generosity of the loyal odor of moose, Moose members have been able to enjoy a happy and healthy retirement on the beautiful St. Johns River in Orange Park, Florida, for over 92 years. Moose Haven offers 2 retirement programs to qualified members of the Loyal Order of Moose, Brandon Place, and the Traditional Plan. For those of you who can afford it and wish to continue to manage their own finances, there's Brandon Place. This gated community offers modern duplex and apartment living. Our duplexes and apartments come in a variety of styles and sizes, and feature both 1 and 2 bedroom options. Regardless of which duplex you select, it will feature a modern, fully appointed kitchen and spacious living areas. If a 1-bedroom apartment is more preferable, there is Buckeye Hall. Featuring a variety of apartment sizes and shapes, Buckeye Hall also offers modern, fully appointed kitchens and spacious living areas. The bedrooms can easily accommodate up to a queen-size bed. The Great Room offers incredible views of the majestic 3-mile-wide St. Johns River. For those who are tired of dealing with bills and investments, there is the Traditional Retirement Program, where you will live in spacious campus halls, such as the Florida Bermuda Hall, the Vivian Borum Hall, Academy Hall, or Chancellor's Hall, regardless of which plan you choose. Should your care needs require assisted living or skilled nursing, those will be provided on campus in our Don R. Eisel, Ohio Assisted Living Hall, or in our Schmitz Nursing Facility. Both are located in our Life Care Center. We also offer highly specialized services for our residents suffering from age-related confusion in Catherine Smith Hall. Once at Moose Haven, you will be able to enjoy all of the campus amenities, including the the fishing pier. Our New York Sports Center features an indoor swimming pool and bowling alley. Our New York, New Jersey Fitness Center includes aerobic and exercise equipment, the campus chapel, campus parties and events each month such as the famous Dead People Dance, the Black Tie Affair, and our Spring Fling. Oh, and speaking of frisky, let me introduce our most recently wedded resident couple, Jan and Peggy Jansen, both in their 90s. What about the question, who will take care of me? Moose Haven is a 5-star community. That means it is rated on a scale of important criteria by the Center for Medicare Services and is found to rank in the upper 10% of all retirement communities in Florida. How are we able to achieve and maintain this level of recognition? Moose Haven is staffed by 5-star employees, such as our Director of Nursing, Terry Reed, and Director of Social Services, Suzanne Hopkins. They, like all of our employees, are committed to serving our residents with compassion and professionalism. So, how much does it cost to live at Moose Haven? Brandon Place is an entry fee-for-service retirement option. That means you will pay an entry fee based upon the size and location of your apartment. You will also be responsible for a monthly fee based on the size of your home. The traditional plan works differently, however. Under the traditional plan, you deposit all of your assets and future income into a Moose Haven personal retirement account that is used exclusively to pay for the cost of the care and services you receive at Moose Haven. Out of your personal retirement account, Moose Haven pays for your Medicare and other insurance premiums, your co-pays, your unreimbursed pharmacy costs, including over-the-counter pharmacy products, your unreimbursable healthcare costs, your food, your clothing, your activities, and of course, your shelter. In short, everything you need. So there you have it, Moose Haven. Now that's a retirement plan. For further information about Brandon Place, please contact our marketing department at 904-278-1281. For information about the traditional plan, please contact our admissions department at 904-278-1214. Perhaps you're not ready to consider retirement yet. This can still be useful. Consider these facts. At least 70% of people over the age of 65 will require some form of long-term care services and support during their lives. The average life expectancy for a man aged 65 today is 84 years. For a woman, it's 87 years. Furthermore, 20% of seniors age 85 have no assets at all, and 25% have less than $10,000, including their home. In 2013, 52% of working adults were at risk of not having enough money saved for retirement. That is up from 43% just 9 years earlier. Conventional wisdom suggests the solution is to work longer and save more, but is this realistic when you consider health problems, age discrimination, stagnant wages, and the rising cost of living? Could the information in this video encourage someone to purchase the most inexpensive long-term care insurance available anywhere, along with countless other benefits, by simply joining our great fraternity? Let's tell everyone about Moose Haven.